We're with Wyoming football coach Carlton Brewster. Welcome home to the Grand Rapids area. I know you've coached previously a year at Wyoming Lee. You've coached at Godwin Heights too.
Yes.
Most recently, you were down Kalamazoo Central.
Yes.
It must be great to be back in Grand Rapids because I know you played for Creston, graduated 2001, part of those great Sparky McCune teams. What's it like to be back in your home city?
It feels good. You know, I've been living in Wyoming for the last 10 years. My kids go to Wyoming schools. My wife is from Wyoming. It feels like it's home. You know, home is home. It was great being in Kalamazoo Central for those 3 years. I learned a lot. But overall, I'm happy to be home. Happy to be home, close to my family and my friends.
Fantastic. You take over a Wyoming team.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about the transition here. What do you like about the Wolves that you've seen so far?
You know, coming in, you know, as a head coach, you know, you come into a program that haven't had that much success. You come in thinking, worst case scenario, what are some things that, you know, I can do to implement some change right away? And the first thing, you know, what's important is relationships, building relationships with student athletes at Wyoming. And then, you know, you got to cater to getting a solid staff. And my first hire was my assistant head coach, Coach Martin. He's down there. He's my running back guy. I didn't even know he was a strength guy. I didn't know he went to school to be a strength coach. So that was my thing. It's like, we need a strength coach, we need a strength coach. And then I didn't know until 6 weeks later that that's what he went to school for. So that was a blessing in disguise right then and there. And our kids came in and we averaged about 40 to 50 kids every day, you know, in the weight room. And I think that's the first step for change. It's the weight room to build that body, physically, mentally, emotionally. And it was great because, you know, a lot of our seniors, coach, he did a great thing putting two groups together. And a lot of our seniors used to come back in the afternoon to help with the younger class, with the 9th graders, the 10th graders, to get those guys motivated. So the off-season's been great. The summer's been super busy, you know. And right now, it's just, what I tell our kids is just trust the process. It's a constant trust the process, and let's continue to get better each and every day.
Alrighty. Who are some of those kids we should be watching for? Anybody you'd like to mention?
We got some returning guys. I think, you know, top of the charts, got to go Isaiah Clark. Last year he played DN. This year he's going to play some Mike linebacker for his D tackle. Going to play fullback tight end. He's, man, super physical. He's a great kid, work his tail off. We got another guy, Amani Hobson. He didn't play as much last year as a lineman, but again, this kid has been a man-child in the weight room. I mean, he's increased, I think, his squat and his bench by 100 pounds since March. And, you know, we got Cy Anderson, we got Jordan, we got some underclassmen, junior and I'm a quarterback, Bernie Burnsdale, Eugene Atkins, Jaden LaFleur. So we got a few players. And then I think another good thing is, you know, my son is here. So my son's been living in Texas since he was 5 years old. So he's living with me the next 2 years. And that's a huge addition in itself, just to be able to have my son here. And, you know, he's a good football player as well, too. So I'm excited about that.
Fantastic, Coach. It was great to have you back in the Grand Rapids area. We'll look forward to watching the progress Wyoming makes this year. So best of luck to you.
Yeah, thank you.
You bet.
Yeah, appreciate it.